Hello, welcome to the sideboard for the final time here at the StarCityGames.com weekend, SCGCon, no ban list, Modern Open. Here we are, Aiden, Brier, congratulations.
Thank you.
The final trophy of the weekend, you get to take it home.
Thanks.
Yesterday morning on Facebook, after you had a rough time in the Invitational, you said, I'm not too stoked for the no ban list Modern Open, yet here you are with a trophy. I think you've probably changed your mind a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't that excited to play in it because I was playing Eldrazi just because that's most of the cards that I could find. Like, it cost the least amount of money. I just needed to borrow some chalices and some jits, and it was pretty easy to get together. I'm just like, this deck seems pretty good. I didn't expect it to be like dominating like 5 copies in top 8. Like, that was pretty absurd. It just doesn't have any bad matchups.
Yeah, that's the frightening part is looking at the day 2 metagame breakdown, it was more than like 30% of the meta in day 2, and Depths was like the next best deck after that, and you know, all the Eldrazi players I saw had fighting chances against everything they were playing against. You know, what did you struggle against this weekend?
Nothing. I struggled against the mirror where my opponent drew Jit and I didn't.
Okay.
Like that's the mirror comes down to if a player draws Jit, they usually just win the game because the card is so powerful because you just win in combat, and the Eldrazi mirror is all about combat, and it's very important.
What went on during the tournament? You know, did you see anything that was super cool, or what was the best the match you had, and kind of like, you know, what was the highlight of the no ban list event? Well,
a lot of the matches that I played were pretty snowbally. Like, there wasn't a ton of decisions that I had to make, but I played against Turbo Depths in a round, and he turned 3 Merit Lage me, and I had 6 lands. Sorry. I had 7 lands and I had like 7 mana worth of stuff in play.
Sure.
Sorry, I had 6, and I played an Endbringer, and then he attacked me for 20, and I was at 20, and I exiled Spirit Guide and dismembered it, went to 1, and then just locked him out of the game with Endbringer.
That's pretty nice.
That was entertaining, yeah.
Always good. So
it was great.
I think it's pretty clear that Eldrazi is probably the top dog in the format.
Most likely, yeah.
Miracles looked okay. You know, BBD dispatched quite a few of the Eldrazi players, and that was a pretty tense final game there. Take us through that. Your hand wasn't as explosive as we see out of a lot of the Eldrazi hands.
Well, it was like, it just had a lot of mana in it, and in this matchup, I wasn't being like, I'm not really I'm not getting applied a lot of pressure unless he draws Mentor and he plays 2 in his deck, and I'm just like, well, you know, I have Turbo Mimic, so I have some early pressure, and I have Warping Whale, which is just a good card in the matchup, and I have Reality Smasher. And a lot of my deck is just really live at this point because I, you know, have 6 mana in play, so I can cast anything that I draw like by turn 3. So I'm just like, this hand is good. I'm on the play. You know, his draws are fairly slow, so I have time to really take advantage of the mana that I draw. So
safe to say, Iogun still needs to remain out of the format.
That card is broken. I remember multiple times this weekend, me and my opponents on Eldrazi went Iogun Mimic, or Mimic, and it's just like, it's absurd.
Yeah.
Just.
All right. What's the final thought there? As BBD is just looking and looking and looking on that last turn step.
That was very intense. I remember like an old clip, like Sam Black against Josh Late when he like was playing Shoal and he needed to find like. He cast a Ponder, needed to find a red card or a shoal. Yeah. I think it sort of felt like that but even then, even if he did find an answer, it was pretty even at that point, so he was at 1.
Well, MTG Access gets its first trophy, I believe, so congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm going to send it back to Matthias and Ryan to close it out here at SCGCon.